Hey everybody, Marcos Viegas here with Top Rank founder Bob Arum. Bob, a huge fight you have on HBO coming up. Really stacked undercard being highlighted with the main event, Chavez Jr. and Brian Vera. You know, from what you've seen so far of Chavez, how do you feel the year layoff is going to affect him in this fight, and how do you see him just overall condition-wise?
Well, I think he's in good condition. How the layoff affects him, I really can't say. It's not beneficial for a fighter to lay off as long as he had. I think he'll be okay, but I'm not sure.
His dad, he's brought him in. You know, he's helping him here and there. He'll be in the corner. Do you feel that having his dad in the corner and having his input, I guess, in the camp a little bit more, is it better for him? Do you feel over time it'll make him a bit more disciplined?
Yeah, I really think the father's a good influence. Particularly the father has cleaned up his act, living on the straight and narrow. He knows what it takes to perform at the top level. I think his father is a tremendous benefit to be involved in the camp.
Now, regarding his father, he made a comment earlier in the week about the weight that he didn't think he could make super middleweight. On the teleconference, he said you're still trying to negotiate the weight. For our viewers, you know, what's going on with that, and when did you become aware of the whole weight issue?
Well, I forget when, but it was earlier, maybe the end of last week. But you know, I'm convinced everything is being resolved, and you come to the weigh-in on Friday and you'll find out.
You know, as a promoter, I'm sure you get calls like this all the time, but when you get a call like that and you're so close to a fight, do you just go crazy like, oh man, here's another thing that I got to worry about?
No, that doesn't do any good to act that way, to go crazy. As soon as you have a problem, first thing you do is look for a solution.
And the solution is maybe catch weight for this fight. You know, you said Friday you should have a definitive answer on what the weight will be. But what's Vera's team telling you about the weight? Certainly, I don't think they're happy, but how is their general mood in regards to that?
Well, I think we found a solution. Everybody will be happy, and the fight will proceed.
With this, fans are saying, and some people are saying too, that it doesn't look too good on Junior professionally. He had a contracted weight at 168 and now wanting to change that. You know, do you feel it kind of feeds more into those things of him not being dedicated, him not being professional?
Well, on his behalf, let me say, the problem is that he keeps growing. And so at a time when he believes a weight is easy to achieve, it turns out it's not, because he's grown an inch, you know? So until they stop growing, it's a very, very big problem as far as making weight. And, you know, he's now the size of a football tight end, you know, and he started out as a professional at 140 pounds. So he's become a totally different human being. So, yeah, a lot of it's on him, but a lot of it is understanding what's happening to his body.
And that's the one thing that kind of makes me scratch my head, because I see his father, and his father, you know, smaller weight, and I see him, like his father's like 5'8", and Junior's like 6 foot, 6'1", and I just like, genetic difference right there, variation.
Yeah, I think it's probably that there was a gene, you know, a growth gene that Senior didn't have. The mother is not that tall. How he grew to the size that he is a mystery. I mean, he looks like his father, so you know it's the son of the father.
Not the milkman kid.
Yeah, right. But how he became so big, I don't know.
Do you think it's safe to say, with his size, that he's probably not going to be able to fight at middleweight anymore?
Oh, I think it'd be crazy for him to fight at middleweight. I think with a good nutritionist, he can be comfortable at 168, and that's where he should be fighting.
It's a bummer, because we wanted to see that rematch with Martinez.
Well, I don't think we'll ever see that, but these things happen. And but you know, if Chavez is successful Saturday, there's some great fights for him. Frosch, maybe Abraham, Kessler, and of course Andre Ward. So, I mean, a lot of big names out there at 168.
Certainly those are all matchups that get fans excited. Given the styles of three of the guys there, they're really action-oriented fighters. Bob, as always, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
On Saturday, HBO, you can see Chavez versus Vera going down. We'll be there, so catch it. We'll have great stuff coming your way. In Los Angeles, though, for now, wrapping up, Marcos Villegas thanking you for watching us.